So, do you remember last summer throwing yourself out of a plane?
What about the fantastic water sports on that week away? I got a real buzz out of the skiing course.
Each year, the Backup Trust helps over 250 people with spinal cord injury to regain their confidence after a traumatic injury or accident. We provide outward-bound activity courses, wheelchair skills training and mentoring schemes for all people aged 10 to 80. The Backup Trust is dedicated to achieving self-belief, motivation and independence.
I think when you're first injured, you have no idea what is going to be involved, what it's going to be like. But I think, you imagine that you'd be able to do nothing. I kind of had visions when I was first told I was paralysed that I was going to end up in a nursing home, kind of not doing anything.
The worst bit was because I was still young and how my life was going to carry on after my injury. It was like, I was going to have to learn everything again.
I was trampolining, horse riding, and at school playing netball. So my first fears were really that I wouldn't be able to do these things with my friends and all the clubs that I did out of school.
Backup are a great charity for newly injured people to get up and get out into the big wide world and realise that you're not restricted to lino and tarmac.
They suggested that I did a multi-activity course which involved going up to the Lake District and joining a course of other people in chairs and able-bodied buddies. I'm paraplegic and I never imagined that I would be doing things like this now.
It was going up a mountainside independently and over and canoeing and over rocks and boulders and abseiling, and it was just fantastic and totally changed my outlook on life.
You have this sort of idea that I'm going on some disabled holiday and I'm going to be, it's somehow going to be, make your disability so obvious. And actually, what I found was that it was the complete opposite of that.
It made me realise that I could get back into doing things as I had done before, just in a different way, really.
The mentoring project is a whole different side of Backup. We paired this young girl up with a mentor who has also been injured since she was a teenager. This young girl had lots of issues, as I think lots of people do when they're first injured, about self-esteem. And one of the things that the mentor did was just get her doing things that normal teenage girls do. So she went out shopping and bought some makeup and some clothes.
I got involved with the wheelchair skills because my balance is quite good and I wanted to show people how to avoid falling out and making the mistakes I made. And one of the guys I taught thanked me for what I'd taught him because he'd been home that weekend and showing off in front of his mates.
I do the same sort of things with my friends as I do. They come to see me here, we go out, we do things, and I go to work. And really my life is as it would have been, so nothing's really changed.
Before Backup I was, oh no, I can't go anywhere. But then after I did my first Backup course, I'd go anywhere.
You're not a disability, you are someone who does whatever you do. So, I went back to being a psychologist who happened to also be in a wheelchair.
Being a wheelchair user doesn't stop me in life in any way.
All I am is sat down and I can do anything I want and I can go anywhere I want.
So, whether you're young or old, tetra or para, male or female, Backup can help you.